When you ask which was the highest quality gun, sir, it's this one.
What is the quality of this gun?
That's a Glock. Glock actually did that, and these are actually great sellers for us.
While visiting a gun store, former president states he would like to buy a firearm. And the ignorance of people is just amazing. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms for NRA certification and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box. And if you like my channel, like my content, you can support me with the link and everything is appreciated. But let's talk about this. Now, while on the campaign trail in South Carolina, former President Trump stopped into a gun store and it was being shown a Glock firearm by one of the associates. And he made a statement, oh, I would like to buy that. Now, a spokesperson turned around and said that he did purchase a gun, but then they came out later, the campaign came out later and said, no, we did not. Now, immediately, the fools and then the hypocrites on Twitter, of course, jumped all over this saying that it's a violation of federal law because he's under indictment. But I want to go ahead. I'll just play this short clip just to give you an idea of what we're talking about.
Highest quality gun, sir, it's this one.
What is the quality of this gun?
That's a Glock. Glock actually did that, and these are actually great sellers for us. We sell them.
And you sell with the picture?
We do. It comes exactly like this from Glock.
Wow. Good. And they sell well.
Sells very well.
I gotta buy one. I want to buy one.
Sir, if you want one, this one.
No, I want to buy one. I want to buy one.
Can I get one more picture with the president?
Go ahead.
Yes, right here.
Heard that and you saw that. Now, let me be clear about something. You can buy a gun from anywhere in the country. It doesn't matter. This is where these people, it's where I'm saying ignorance. These people don't know squat about firearms and they damn sure don't know much about gun law either. But it is not illegal to buy a gun from any gun store anywhere in this country. What would be illegal is for you to go, say if you lived in Connecticut and you went to Georgia and bought a gun and simply brought it back. That's illegal. That is technically illegal. But what you do in these situations is, and everybody should know this, is you have the gun transfer from one FFL to an FFL in the state where you live, and you go to that store in your state and you purchase the item. I can't tell you how many of those I've done. I've done so many of those damn FFL transfers. I lost count. But because he said, oh, I want to buy this gun in this store in South Carolina, the idiots come jumping out of the woodwork. I open this up here. This is Twitter or X. And this is the recount. Indicted, notice how quickly they are, indicted former President Donald Trump while admiring a Glock at a campaign stop in South Carolina. A Trump spokesperson later said he purchased the gun, which is not illegal. Buying the gun is not illegal. If he'd left the store with the gun, that's illegal, which would be an apparent violation of federal law. What they're saying is because he's under indictment. Because he's under indictment, they're saying that, you can't do that. And then that is actually on the 4473. But here's the problem. A case out of Texas, a judge stated that based once again on the Bruin ruling, that it was perfectly legal for someone under indictment to buy a firearm. Now, there's an argument that it only stays in that specific case in that district, which is technically true. The judge's ruling is dependent on Bruin. He said based on the Bruin ruling. Now, that case is still ongoing. But I want to come back into here because the reaction across the board is bloody hysterical of some of these people. And what's funny is, and if you go through this, I'll try to put a link to this. If you're on X, you can go and look at this. The problem is that once again, they are harping on Trump just saying, I want to buy, or allegedly saying, I want to buy a gun. They're harping on that while at the same time, not one of them had the critical thinking skills and logical thinking skills to say to themselves, well, yeah, but Hunter lied on 4473. That's a 15-year sentence immediately. Not one of them said, yeah, but Hunter Biden apparently had an illegal firearm. And he did. Remember, the 4473 that they're indicting him on for lying on covered a Colt revolver. He was seen on video holding a semi-automatic pistol. I speculated it might have been a Cougar or a Beretta 9000, something like that. But no one never questioned that gun. It's funny how they're quick to, this certain people do this. They're quick to jump all over this because he simply says, I want to buy the gun. To then say, well, you're under indictment. That's a federal violation. Well, Hunter Biden has done multiple federal violations and they just ignore it. TDS is a real thing. It really is. But I just found it fascinating that these people really don't know what they're talking about. And maybe there's a few splattering in here who really do know what they're talking about, but they're overwhelmed by the stupidity of others. But it's not illegal to buy a gun in another state. It's illegal to walk out the store with it, depending on the state laws. As I said, if you're going to buy a gun in another state, you would have it transferred from the dealer in that state to a dealer in the state where you live. Very simple. Annoying process, but it's simple. But I just found it amusing that they're jumping all over Trump just because he said, I want to buy it, which is obviously more of a joke than anything else. But that's the world we live in. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.